This video has kindly been sponsored by Ana Luisa Jewelry. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand based in New York, and they focus on creating luxury, durable jewelry at really affordable prices. I have worked with Ana Luisa on the channel before. I absolutely love the quality of their jewelry and just the overall ethos as a brand, so I was really happy when they reached out to work with me again. They do have some beautiful pieces on their website, so if you're looking to maybe treat yourself or possibly find a gift for someone special, I do really recommend checking their website out and looking at their full range. They do really have some wonderful pieces. One of the best parts of the jewelry, in my opinion, is the longevity. So I have purchased from multiple jewelry brands in the past, and they just haven't really stood the test of time. So they've either turned a really funky shade of green really quickly, or they've chipped or tarnished. But I do find Ana Luisa pieces are exceptional quality and they do really last. They do offer a 2-year warranty for additional peace of mind though as well. So I did pick out 2 pieces for this video. So I picked the Ellery necklace. I just love how sort of dainty and feminine this piece is and how it reflects the light. I think it just kind of adds a little bit more sparkle to that kind of everyday outfit. I also picked out this Lev bracelet. Again, I think it just kind of adds that little bit of sparkle, and it does work perfectly paired with other bracelets as well, just to kind of give that sort of layered, stacked effect. It is a beautiful shade of gold, and again, you can just sort of tell the quality is really exceptional. They have provided me with a personalized link, which I will include in the description box, or you can use the QR code, which I will pop on the screen now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hi, welcome to my little at-home salon. I have just opened up my own practice in the last month, so I am really pleased and happy that you've chosen my little salon for your treatments today, so thank you for that. Even though my practice is new, I can assure you I have worked in this industry for over 10 years, so I am really experienced in hair care and facial treatments and lasers, massage, so don't want you to worry, you are in really good hands even though this is a new salon, okay? Alright, so as you are a new client, I will go ahead and just bring you up on my system. Beautiful. So I already have all of your details. So what I will do today is provide you with my new client consultation package, okay? So this essentially will include a rundown of the treatments that I offer, and then we'll have a really good chat about what kind of treatments you are wanting, and we'll further personalize the pack specifically for you. Okay, does that sound good? Yeah, wonderful. Okay. Just before I give you the rundown of my treatments, just want to kind of explain a little bit about the ethos of my salon, okay? So essentially what I want this salon to be for you is I want it to be focused on relaxation, restoration, so making sure that you are given that time to kind of have that peace away from your sort of busy, hectic life. And I want to make sure that you're given that chance to kind of just fully switch off, feel taken care of, and just feel like you're being able to get pampered for the day, okay? So that is first and foremost. That's really important to me as a practitioner. That being said, though, I am, as a person, really result driven. So you will be getting some wonderful skincare results. We'll be healing the skin. We'll be encouraging new skin cell turnover. We'll be targeting problem areas that you have. But I don't believe that in doing this we need to be using sort of bright artificial lights or noisy machines. I do think there's a way to achieve those really high quality results while still ensuring you're given that sort of relaxation and possibly even sleep. I do have a lot of clients fall asleep in my treatments, and I absolutely adore that because it just lets me know that what I'm doing is working and I'm actually helping you get that much needed rest. So big compliment there if you do fall asleep. Alrighty. Any questions that you have so far? No, of course. Alright, sweetie. So I will show you the list of packages that I offer so you can see it in written format whilst I'm talking you through it as well, okay? Alright. So my packages include a mixture of facial care, hair care, and body care. All of my treatments, as well as standard, will include a hot lemon tea. I always provide my clients with a heated fuzzy blanket, so it's really warm and really cozy for you to kind of just nestle in. The treatment room will also be really cozy and warm. I also have scented candles always in the treatment room as well, so we can go through and pick your favorite scent before you get up on the treatment bed. I have so many different scented candles, so I have rose, vanilla, chocolate, oak, geranium, so as I said, we'll really find that perfect scent if you don't already have one in mind. All of my treatments as well begin with a grounding ritual, so you'll have warm towels for both of your hands. We'll give you some fresh heated slippers, and then we'll go ahead and start a very gentle breathing exercise just to allow that kind of process of disconnection to begin. So again, what I really want to focus on with my treatments is allowing you to be able to switch off. The grounding ritual really initiates that process and really gets you in that mind frame of being able to just kind of almost escape and just put your worries and anxieties aside just for the moment, okay? Beautiful. So let me then show you the treatment list. I just want to preface this as well with this treatment list is in no way absolute. So if there is something that maybe you've heard about, maybe your friends mentioned, maybe there's a treatment that you've just really been wanting for yourself, absolutely open for us to discuss that, and I can absolutely add it on for you. I want these treatments to feel really personalized, really special for you, so absolutely let me know. I'm always open to feedback, okay? Beautiful. So I'll start by explaining my Velvet Rose Indulgent package, okay? So it's actually the first package that I created. So it's a 120-minute body massage. It includes a warm rose and gold infused botanical oil. So for this oil, I actually worked with a local supplier, so you can be rest assured that this oil is going to be very fresh and close to home, which is really nice to know that you're supporting a local supplier as well. We'll then go ahead and use an exfoliating scrub. So I'll be using a mineral salt and crushed rose petal exfoliator. I do like to work this in with my hands, of course, but also with a heated exfoliating brush as well. I just feel like this kind of exfoliates the skin a little bit better, really helps to sort of cleanse and clear the pores better than my hands or better than another device. So I will be using a combination of that. Also feel like that feels a little bit nicer for you because you're kind of having that switch of tools, which is really nice. So we'll be working the exfoliator in an upward motion, so towards your heart. I will also be making sure that those areas that can maybe just get a little bit neglected, so the shoulders, the elbows, the knees, making sure they just receive a little bit more TLC. So just making sure they're exfoliated and then of course hydrated afterwards as well, just to make sure they are looking their best and also they're feeling their best for you as well. After your exfoliation treatment, I will then go ahead and apply a rose and geranium heated body melt. So this is a beautiful hybrid between a moisturizer and a balm. So really wonderful and rich and perfect at sealing that moisture in after your scrub. I do use a combination of both Thai and Swedish massage techniques in this treatment as well. I can of course alter the pressure, and if you're wanting me to focus maybe more on the shoulders, I absolutely can. I know we all have those sort of areas where we just maybe need that little bit more care. Maybe it's where we're holding the tension. So don't worry, I can absolutely do that for you. Now the Rose Indulgent treatment then finishes with a nourishing 30-minute hair and scalp treatment. So Rose is wonderful for balancing and adding moisture. So what I do is actually here in my salon, I use a homemade rose infusion. So I do make this up as a fresh batch before you arrive. So I'll be using that, and I'll be working that in again with my hands, giving you a really nice scalp massage, but I'll also be using a range of tools. So there'll be some hair brushing in there as well. I also have red light scalp therapy as well, just to kind of boost the collagen production and boost hair growth as well. So you will get that as an additional benefit. How does that package sound for you? Good. Is there anything to that you think maybe it's missing, or something that you were maybe wanting? Yeah, absolutely. So on the day, as I said, if you felt like there was a lot of tension in your shoulders, I absolutely can work more on that. Is that typically where you hold the tension? Yeah, a little bit on your jaw as well. So yeah, we can absolutely focus in on those areas, really try and release that tension for you. Absolutely. Okay. My next package is that one there. So it's the Platinum Collagen Ritual. This was one I actually created after talking to some of my friends, after talking to some of my relatives. They did suggest that I have a package which is really focused on collagen production. So I am happy to say that this one is a bit of a joint project. I did take lots of advice before creating this one. So it is listed there. So this is a 3-hour treatment. And again, the focus is on that structural rejuvenation. It's focusing on dermal density, increasing collagen production, and also providing really enhanced hydration as well, okay? So this, you can see, does start with a facial. So as part of the facial, we'll start with a pre-cleanse. I do like to use for this package a really rich lipid balm. I'll then go ahead and follow with a second cleanser. So the second cleanser is a low foam amino acid cleanser. So that just helps to preserve the acid mantle. I'll then go ahead and apply a controlled enzyme peel to your skin. Of course, I will cater this completely to your skincare needs on the day. So don't need to worry about kind of pre-selecting the products or pre-selecting what peel you want. I will take care of that all for you when you're up on the treatment bed, and I can really see and analyze your skin, and I'll be able to choose one that's specifically designed for you. Okay, so this could be salicylic acid, it could be lactic acid, it could be mandelic acid, just depends on what you need. Okay, I will then, whilst your peel is on, of course, give you a lovely shoulder and scalp massage. As part of this package, I do use a rosemary and eucalyptus hair growth serum. I will also extend your skincare products, of course, down to your neck and your décolleté, and I'll of course give you an upper chest massage as well. Again, that is an area that a lot of people hold tension and they just don't realize it. They sort of think it's in the neck, but actually it's more the décolleté. So that is a really good area to be able to focus the massage on as well. Then I will go ahead and remove your peel, and I will pop you under some red light. So perfect for inducing collagen production, supporting skin renewal. Don't worry though, I won't leave you under the red light. I know a lot of people don't like to be left alone in the treatment room, I am one of those people. I'll be with you the whole time, and whilst you're under the red light, I will go ahead and give you a wonderful lower leg and foot massage. So my signature foot products for this particular treatment are peppermint, spearmint, and lemon. I can use a less tingly one if it's not your preferred option. I know not everybody likes that kind of zesty feel, particularly on their feet. But if you do like it, we'll go ahead and use that. If not, I do have other options as well. So don't worry, again, this is catered specifically for you, okay? After that, we will take the red light away and I will apply a leave-on moisturizing mask as a finishing touch for that package as well. How does that package sound? It does. So I can add a blue light to that. I can add a purple light. So typically red is the one that targets that kind of collagen production. But if you did want to use a little bit of blue, and I did look at your skin on that day and feel actually there's maybe a little bit of a breakout or some acne, then I can use a combination of blue and red. So absolutely you can. Yeah. The blue one is relaxing. No, I do agree. I like the red one, but I think the blue one can be quite relaxing. Yeah. Okay. So then we have the fascia package. Okay. Now this one is for my clients that are feeling maybe quite stagnant. So whether that's presenting for you as sort of bloating or just generally feeling a little bit stuck or rigid within your body, your facial muscles, it will be perfect for you because it really focuses on releasing that fascia, so that layer just beneath your skin that allows skin mobility and influences surface tension and the contour of the skin as well. So we want to be able to really manipulate that, and as a result, you usually will be able to walk away and actually feel like your face looks a little bit more defined and contoured. So it is a really beautiful treatment for that. Now, as part of this treatment, I do use the Brazilian fascia method, which will be head to toe. So it will focus on releasing tension, really working on facilitating lymph drainage throughout your body. What I tend to do with this treatment to start with is just really locate where on the body you're kind of holding that tension and those knots. Sometimes for some people they're really easy to feel, other times not so much, but don't worry, we will be able to get to the bottom of that tension. And then what I will do when I've found it is apply a really slow and sustained pressure on those areas just to allow that movement. So this package is completely hands-on, and as I said, it's really about manipulating that fascia and getting the lymph moving as well. As I said, you will notice with this particular treatment an instant effect. You'll also be able to feel that effect as well. So I know you mentioned you hold the tension in your jaw. Really good fascia release that we can use around the jaw, really to be able to release that and make you feel a little bit better in that area for sure. Of course, as part of this treatment, I will be adding on a cleansing ritual as well. So I'll use a cleanser specifically designed for your skin. A lot of the times I'll use a different one on your back, to your chest, your arms, legs. It just depends on, again, what your skincare needs. Again, we want this to be personalized to your skin. Okay. It also includes a back scrub and leg exfoliation as well. So you will really feel afterwards that you have that kind of tension relief, but that your skin also feel really nourished and cleansed as well. Okay, so how is that sounding? Yeah, as I said, always open to feedback. So if there's something maybe you were wanting as part of that treatment and you didn't hear me say, absolutely open to feedback, okay? All right, sweet. So my last package that I offer here is this one here, and it's called the VIP Star Package. So of course, all my clients here are treated like VIPs, regardless of which package you choose, but this one is called VIP because I want you to think of it as like a package that you would select if you were maybe going to a big event in the evening, or you had a special date coming up or a vacation, because this one will focus on, of course, relaxation, but it will also focus on cosmetic treatments as well. So it's that kind of perfect hybrid of aesthetics and also relaxation. So, as part of this VIP package, it does include a thorough hair cleanse. So, I will shampoo your hair twice. The first wash will be a really deep clarifying shampoo. I'll then follow with a nourishing cleanse. Of course, as part of this treatment, as I said, I want it to be also focused on relaxation. So you will, of course, receive really nice scalp massage as well when you're at the backwash. That's a necessity. It goes without saying that I'm going to add that on for you. Then I will, of course, follow with a really hydrating bonding conditioner. Now this will be left on for around 30 minutes, and of course, whilst this is on, I am going to provide another treatment for you as well. So what I'll be doing in this time whilst we're waiting for that mask to really penetrate, what I'll be providing is a microdermabrasion peel, and to do this I'll be using my diamond tipped microdermabrasion tool, which just feels wonderful on the skin, and it also allows your skin to just look that little bit more radiant and a little bit more plump. I'll also follow that with some topical oxygen therapy to your skin as well. Again, really wonderful at kind of plumping and hydrating the skin ahead of your special event or your vacation. I'll also, of course, include a facial massage in this part as well, so don't worry, you will get that relaxation in the form of a facial massage as well. I can focus again, as you said, I know the jaw is an area of concern. We'll really be able to knead in and massage the jaw, so you still will get that as part of this package, okay? Now, what we will do after that is we'll wash your conditioner off. I may apply another treatment if I feel like your hair needs it on the day. So if I feel like it needs a little bit more bonding repair, then I'll absolutely go ahead and apply some of that for you. But then what we will do is work through some maybe inspiration photos for hairstyles that you would like. I do have around 7 or 8 magazines and hair books in the salon, so if you don't have any at home or you haven't seen anything that you're gravitating towards, don't worry, got you covered. I have loads of magazines in here that we can really spend some time honing in on what you want. I do also have a big tray of hair accessories as well. So I have lots of clips, lots of extensions, hair pieces. So again, we can spend some time really going over those and really finding a special piece for you to be able to wear as well. Once we've locked in the hairstyle, we'll then go back to the treatment chair for a full pedicure and manicure. These are luxury treatments. Of course, this is the VIP package, so they will include feet and hand sheet masks as well, and of course a really nourishing massage. Then for the finishing touches, I can, if you would like, I know not everybody wears makeup and that's absolutely fine, but I can absolutely apply some for you. And if you're unsure on kind of what style you're wanting, then we can again explore lots of different inspiration photos. We can have a really good look through those magazines and have a really good chat about the styles and colors you like and those kind of designs which make you feel most beautiful. I do have lots of false eyelashes, contouring kits. I also have some glitter and art as well. If you're leaning in that direction, I can absolutely do that for you as well. So that is my VIP package, and those are my core packages at present. As I said, I'm always working on improving these, so if there is something that you wanted to add on the day, you can absolutely just let me know and we can add that on for you. So do you have a package that maybe you're gravitating toward? Is there one that you maybe wanted to chat to me more about? The last one, the VIP? Yeah, it's actually one of my most popular packages actually. So do you have an event in mind that you were wanting that package for? Okay, what date is that on? Okay, let me bring up my diary. If I don't have any availability, then don't worry. I'll work something for you, sweetie. Don't worry. Okay, let's have a look. So the 15th. Okay, no, so that is free. So what time does your event start? Okay, so if it's starting at 10, let me just see. Let's bring you in at 6, maybe, possibly 5:30. Let me see. Because you do have quite long hair, don't you? Am I okay just to lean across and see? Yeah. Does it feel like it's quite thick as well? I can tell there's quite a lot of, yeah. Okay. I think for the safety of the event, let's bring you in at 5:30 just to make sure everything's done before you leave and to make sure you're also feeling relaxed. Don't want to be rushing, okay? Beautiful. Okay. Let me go ahead and just confirm that. Okay. Beautiful. So I have booked you in for that. Now, before you leave, I actually did this morning just receive a new batch of nail products. And of course, as part of that VIP treatment package, we do give you a pedicure and manicure. Do you want me to show you kind of the colors we have, the designs we have, just so you have something in mind? Maybe it'll just be less stress when you do arrive because you won't need to kind of select something on the day if you have it pre-selected. Of course I can, sweetie. I'm really excited. Actually, I haven't been able to go through them properly yet, so it's really exciting actually to be able to open them. Okay, so what kind of styles do you usually gravitate toward? What kind of dress are you going for? Outfit are you going for that event? Okay. So you're wanting maybe something a little bit different then. Okay. So would you be wanting kind of false nails? So we do have a lot of new false nails. I've got lots of different designs. We of course have this sort of crazy design there, which I think is crazy but cute. Some of these kind of metallic false nails, which I think might go well with the outfit you described. Also have some beautiful blue ones as well. I love the pattern. I think that's so beautiful. We do have some clear ones as well. So if you're gravitating towards maybe a pink or a beige, we have the clear false nails. We also, of course, have lots of different polishes. So I just received a new batch of glitter polish as well. So have a look at that. So it's such a beautiful shade. You can see kind of in the light. Oh, I think that's going to be really beautiful on you. Do you want me to try some colors on you? Of course I can. So what did we say? We said sort of glittery, a little bit sparkly. So let's try this one to begin with. So sweetie, if you just lean your hands across. So this is sort of very sparkly, but we can of course layer it if you wanted a little bit more sparkle. Okay. Just pop a little bit more and so you can kind of see the layered effect. Okay. And what I want you to do is just sort of hold it up towards the light. Yeah, perfect. I feel like that may be a little bit dark for you. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah. Let me see. So we could actually go in initially with like an OPI, very light pink. Then what we could do is go in with this. Let me show you actually. So if you lean your hand forward again for me. So just pop a little bit of this. It's such a beautiful sort of baby pink. Pop that there. And again, just sort of hold that up to the light, and then let's pop a little bit of this over the top. Just lean forward for me, thank you. Just a little bit of that. And again, can you see how the colors work so well together? So just sort of hold it up towards the light. I think that works better with your skin tone, actually kind of merging the two colors. Do you want to try one of the nail stickers? So I'm really excited about trying trying these ones. So yeah, you're happy for me to try them. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's try this one. I do think they're so beautiful. I just love the glitter effect. Okay, let's try this one on you. So just lean your hand forward. Pop that. Oh, I love that. And kind of just pop it up towards the light. Yeah. I do think that might be the one. Should we try the pink one? Let's see. So you said your dress is black. Okay. So I do think these would work as well. Okay, let's try a pink one. So hold your hand out. And there you go. Okay, let me know what you think about that. I'm definitely preferring the brown. Yeah, more kind of the goldy color. Yeah. Okay, let me just have a look again. Yeah, I think we're gravitating, aren't we, towards more of the gold or browns. Okay.